Okay, wow. So this seems to be the garden, and maybe because there is no life, no fertile earth, they have to plant the plants here in these pots to keep them from dying. Or that's at least the impression I'm getting. So let's see, not a lot interactable. We have this person here. So let's see what this one says. Okay, 4 lines. So we have a person, and then this symbol, not sure what that means yet. And this is a place with the symbol for earth, or what I think is earth or maybe life. Me stop and find this same person. The earth is dying. Me stop and create earth death. Okay, let's screenshot this. Let's maybe put a tree on it as well so I know where exactly we found this person. And I'm gonna say type of person. Stop. And this is a place. And then me stop find that person. And then we have this same arrangement of symbols that we've seen like 4 or 5 times. Still not quite sure what they are. So I'm gonna put my guesses there. And then this is me stop. What was the symbol? Create. And this brings me back to maybe that this symbol is not earth, but plants. Because we saw that in the inscription here, that the plants that we see, so we have people, that's the L symbol on the left, and then maybe the plants are dying. So people and the plants are dying. So let's see, what if we don't say earth, but plants, plant, and then me stop to create plants from dying. So let me just have a guess whether this is not earth, but plant. And this type of person we have not really figured out yet. And then this, maybe it means garden then, because we know with the square with the opening on the left, it means it's a place. And if this means plants, then maybe this is a garden. So let me just put in the guess there. Garden. Okay, let's see what else we can find in here. So, a bunch of plants. There's a road to the left. Is there anything on the right side? Yes, there is. We have a pile of earth and another cat. Let's pet the cat. Can we pet the cat? We can hear it purring, but it's not interactable. So it does look like this is maybe a gardener who is trying to create life by putting plants in these pots. Oh wow, a lot more here. Anything interactable? No, but a path that leads upstairs. And a door that is locked. And it seems like maybe the coin is the piece. No, it's not that. So we need some kind of key, it looks like, to open this door, but we don't have that key yet. So there is two paths here, door up and a door down. So let's go down first. Let's keep that as our general rule of thumb. So let's follow this door. Okay. Aha. That's good. So this brings us back to this pillar kind of waypoint. And where we just came from, we see that is this symbol on the right. So this probably means garden. Okay. So that gives us a clue. If this means garden, then this symbol is probably a plant. And I'm thinking if this was the symbol for death, then this might mean something like a cemetery. So we'll go to that place later. I want to see first in the garden where that other staircase leads us, and then we'll come back to see if this is actually a cemetery, and then that would give us a clue for death. And we still have this symbol, not sure where that's gonna lead us. So that is a good clue that we just got there. Confirmation that this actually is the garden. Let's go up and to the door. Okay, we find a new statue. I see hands, kind of protective over these people. Let's see what these symbols are that we have. God creates you and me. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Create. In this context, God creates you and me and is protective of the people. Okay, paths we have. Stairs up, stairs to the right. Let's go left first. Because I saw when we were looking at the statue that there's a person here, or people. And another staircase up. Birds on the fountain. And this staircase leads us to the same place. So we have these two people. Person on the bench here is not interactable, but is playing music. So that might give us a clue for one of these symbols, and let's talk to this person who is kind of dancing. Me create music. Me create music. So this I did think was play, create, compose. Maybe it's something like that. And then this does seem to be music because it looks a little bit like an ear. And that brings us back here. So maybe this is... It's strange that it did not confirm, so something is still not entirely correct there. And then this pot, or maybe it's the gardener, because we see a person who has his hands in the pot. No, okay. Also not garden. Okay. So we don't have confirmation there yet.
Oh.
Strange thing is here, if this person says me create music, but it's actually the other person that is making the music, and this one was dancing. Is he holding an instrument like this? Is this an instrument or is that a hand? Let me see if I go on this side. No, it's actually his hand. Okay. Seems there is a little opening here. Little secret area. Let's go down. And we have this door that we can interact with. And this little keyhole. Do we still have our key that we had before? No. Can we put a coin in there? It doesn't seem very logical. So here we have this keyhole. Okay. I'm gonna screenshot this. And just so I remember what we have here, gonna put a little description. Hidden door behind two people playing music requires key to open. Do we have any clues here? So the door, sun, and then this is maybe a city of some kind. So it looks like we'll have to come back here. So let's go upstairs.
Oh. Ew.
Okay, wow. So this looks like some sort of cathedral with the supporting beams on the side, giant door. Person says, "You help me." Looks like a beggar maybe with a little plate for offerings. And a lot here to explore. Let's talk to the person, and we have an offering. We have God creates human, devotees seek God. Let's give this devotee a coin. And let's see what this person can give us now. We have you, human tower. Maybe it is, or you human going to the tower. Me create you. Huh. Is this God in disguise? We just gave him an offering, proving him kindness. Maybe. Is there anything more? No, that's it. Okay. Just to remind myself that we saw this person. Let's take a little screenshot. So this was you, person, tower, or what we think is tower. It's not confirmed yet. Then me, create, also not confirmed, you. Okay, now let's see if we can pet the cat. No. Okay, so there's a lot of places here to go. Staircase down, door over there, little shrine that I see. Let's have a look, see what the shrine says. Components of some devices or mechanisms can be manipulated. Hover over a component. Okay, so we can drag these knobs to the desired position. And I think this, so first instinct, these are the tiers of how important they are, because these are the same symbols that we saw in the, so we had a few different places where we saw these. First was on the artworks on the wall that showed us that there is like a caste system. Then we had the playing cards that also showed us the order. So lowest was man, followed by a devotee. Then the warrior is more important than the devotee, and at the top of the tower sits God. And that gives us entrance to the temple. So we can either go in or look at the artwork on top here. So I see a number of skulls, bones, with God at the top. So this represents death, probably. God stops death. Okay. That seems logical. God stops death. So maybe this is like a burial ground or a place to pray to God for death. Okay. So that seems like it might be right. Now, I just want to look down here. We'll go in the temple just to see where these paths lead us. So we have these stairs there, but we cannot reach them. And I'm thinking, yes, that's what I was hoping would happen. We're back to our pillar with the waypoints. And the one here leads us to the cathedral, to the temple, or church, maybe. And we know that the symbol means it's a place. So maybe this is temple. And that kind of makes sense because what we see in here is the same pyramid that represents God. So it's a place where we find God being a temple. Makes sense, right? Okay. So we have the cathedral, the garden, and then maybe this is the graveyard. Okay, so we can go to the cathedral, go to the graveyard, and I also seem to remember there was one path somewhere else that we didn't take. I'm gonna have a little break here and we'll see which of these paths we go to.